Hello everyone, welcome to Dark Threads documentary. Today's story is about Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
What's your name?
To some, he was a defender of free markets and free speech. To others, a provocateur who thrived on controversy. For over a decade, Kirk was one of the most prominent conservative voices in America. But on September 10th, 2025, his career and his life ended in violence.
Ben, some people would accuse Israel of wanting...
Born in 1993 in suburban Illinois, Charlie Kirk grew up fascinated by politics. While many of his peers pursued traditional college paths, Kirk dropped out to dedicate his life to activism.
When I say Islam is not compatible with, is a all-encompassing.
This is the most suicidal generation in American history. And it's not just because of the trans issue, but it's because of this gender identity. Not to mention a lot of these young men are addicted to pornography and that they are being fed.
Yes. It's who they are now.
In 2012, at just 18, Kirk founded Turning Point USA, his mission to challenge liberal dominance on American campuses. What began as a small grassroots movement grew into a nationwide powerhouse with thousands of student chapters.
I'm a queer person.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Yeah.
When I grew up, calling someone queer was like a slur. Can you tell me what that means? I mean that sincerely. And were you rolling your eyes because they were saying USA?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, come on.
You're destroying America. You are actively contributing more to the decline of the American empire than every communist in history.
With the rise of Donald Trump, Kirk became a frequent guest on Fox News, a sought-after speaker at conservative conferences, and the host of a top-ranked podcast. By his mid-20s, he was one of the most recognizable young faces of the American right.
Are you actually going to let me talk for longer than 5 seconds?
Go ahead.
You keep interrupting me. Every time I actually try to...
We don't want Charlie Kirk on our campus. We don't want fascists on our campus. We don't want to support that here.
What is fascism?
Kirk's rise wasn't without backlash. Critics accused TPUSA of spreading misinformation and fueling culture wars. His events often sparked protests, making him one of the most polarizing figures in modern politics.
How do you feel about being called a fascist?
I don't care being lied about.
Why is it a lie?
Because I'm not a fascist. I believe in a free society. Let me ask you, who's the fascist? The guy that's smiling in the sun? Or the 500 people barking trying to prevent me from speaking?
Are you actually going to let me talk for longer than 5 seconds?
Go ahead.
You keep...
Not to mention a lot of these young men are addicted to pornography and that they are being fed hyper radical images and...
Love him or hate him, Charlie Kirk reshaped the political landscape for America's youth. His speeches and online presence influenced a generation's views on free speech, capitalism, and patriotism.
If I just happen to be pregnant...
Oh, you don't happen to get pregnant. It's not like getting COVID.
I know how it works. I know how it works.
You don't get the flu.
I know.
How about this?
Say
You take responsibility for your orgasms and stop eliminating people smaller than you.
So you're saying I should care...
On September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk was speaking at Utah Valley University during his American Comeback Tour. In front of a crowd of more than 3,000, shots rang out. Kirk was struck in the neck. Despite emergency efforts, he was pronounced dead shortly after.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah.
On both sides of the Atlantic, the right continues to mourn the loss of a major figure.
The alleged shooter, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, was later arrested. Authorities say surveillance footage, digital evidence, and witness testimony tied him to the attack. The motive remains under investigation. Charlie Kirk's assassination shocked America. For his supporters, he was a patriot silenced too soon. For his critics, he was a controversial figure whose influence was undeniable. His legacy, and the movement he built, will continue to shape U.S. politics long after his death.
Was powerful before, you have no idea.
What do you think of Charlie Kirk's life and legacy? Was he a champion of free speech or a divisive culture warrior?
Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the figures shaping